What's good? In this video I want to talk to you about Fiverr's new cash advance system, but before I do that I want you to head over to 13.com to check out Big Fiverr Funds. It's a brand new book I wrote, which is a step-by-step guide to earning music money on Fiverr. I've managed to make over six figures with Fiverr, and I was able to quit my full-time job and start working from home, and it was one of the biggest steps I took in terms of my music and making money from my music online. So it's now available for $18 that you can go and get it on my website. I'll leave the link in the description box below if you're interested in building and starting a music business, selling your rapping services, your production services, your beat maker services, anything like that. Fiverr is your go-to guide, but there's some specific things that you should do to make more money more quicker. So and I've documented them in this guide. So let's get back to the Fiverr's cash advance. So if you don't know, Fiverr's cash advance is a brand new, if you're on Fiverr, if you're not on Fiverr or whatever, you'll be able to go into the screen, and if you go to the My Business Earnings page, it brings you to this page, and this page says the net income. This is how much I've made on Fiverr, $93,000. I've withdrew 90,000 of it. I've used 1,000 of it for purchases XYZ. Okay. If you go to this tab here, get cash advance, Fiverr now says get your cash advance, you've earned it. Okay, so now they're offering automatic approval based on selling history, so they're going to give you immediate cash based on how much you've been selling in the past. Okay, and you get to pay back your cash advance, but from a percentage of your future sales. So every time you get a sale, they'll take a portion of the profit to pay back your cash advance. Okay, so if we go to continue, it says how much do you need. So they're asking me how much do I want. I can select an amount, 2.5 up to 2.5 grand they're offering me. So they will give me 2.5 grand, and the amount I pay back is 2,840. So that is basically £340 interest on the money that they'll lend me. Okay, now that works out to be roughly 2,000. 10% of that is 250. It's about just over maybe 12. It's about 12%, based on a 2,500. It's about 12%. So that's average. Okay, and they say how the cash advance works. There's no pressure to pay the cash advance. You only pay as you earn. For every sale you make, 40% of its pre-tax value is deducted till the cash advance is paid. Right, and it says you can use your cash advance to market your product, hire an employee, or cover an unexpected business costs. So they keep sending me this message, and I wanted to just share with you guys, you know, opportunities come when you put yourself in positions to receive opportunities. Okay, now I'm not in a position to really want to take this cash advance because I believe in lending money to make more money. Okay, I don't want to lend money for the sake of lending money, just to have more money around. If an opportunity arises to where I can put money in and see a return on it, it's not got to be straight away, but just some kind of return on it, then I'll be good to go. Like maybe I run some ads and I'm ready to scale my ads on Facebook. You know, I'm using my Facebook ads, and I'm looking for two grand, maybe 2.5 grand. I could whack that in, get a 3x of my money, 7.5 grand, XYZ, something like that. So I could put it in marketing, maybe some Google ads, maybe hiring an influencer. But I'm not in that space at the minute. Yes, I run ads. Yes, I've got influencers, but there's nothing that I need. I don't need extra income at the minute to invest. Okay, but it's good to know that it's always there. That's what we want, right? You need access to money so that when opportunities come, we can take advantage of them. The percentage is about 12%. Like I said, I would have to pay back, which isn't a big deal. The bank, you know, there's something like the bank will charge roughly the same thing. What I don't like the most about it is that they're going to take 40% of each sale that I make on Fiverr. Now PayPal, I've lent money through PayPal. They have something called a working capital loan, which is similar to this, similar sort of interest that I have to pay back as well. But they allow you to choose between 10%, 20%, or 30% of each sale. Okay, this is straight saying 40%. Now that's a lot. That is a lot. That means just under half of everything that I make is gonna be taken and paid back to Fiverr. Now it's a catch-22 because yes, it means that the loan will be paid back quicker because they're taking more. Okay, so you know it's going to be paid back quicker. However, it interrupts my cash flow, and if you're running a business, especially as a musician, cash flow is king. Cash flow is the ability for money to flow into your business and then flow out. Okay, so money will flow in, and then I pay my expenses, my bills, XYZ for the business as an outgoing. Okay, now if a portion of my income that comes in is held up and going to Fiverr, it's going to run into a problem. And that is why I would only use this money to take it to invest in something that's going to give me a return on my money. Okay, because that way I could quickly pay back. So say for example I take the 2.5 grand and I invest it into an ad that is working really well, and it's giving me a 3x of my money. So if I scale up, I put 2.5 grand in, and it gives me a 3x, that's 7.5 grand I make back. Okay, now I could take that 7.5 grand, I can pay back Fiverr, which they pay back their 2,800, and that leaves me with 5 grand. Okay, so I've paid Fiverr back, I've got 5 grand profit. Okay, now I could take that 5 grand and put it into the business. I could spend it or do whatever, right? So I've paid back Fiverr and I've got my profit, and that is the only time when I would do something like this, is to, like I said, make money. So yeah, I'm not going to do it, but I just wanted to show you the opportunities that come with Fiverr and some of the other stuff. Like once you start selling stuff online, like freelancing for your music production and your rapping and your singing, you know, and once you start making money, people start wanting to lend you money, because that's just how the world works. When you've built up a reputation for making money online, people just want to lend you money. You know, people will offer you money. It's same with business. Banks will lend you money because it's a completely different topic. I'm going off on a tangent here, but so be it. Banks and businesses make money by lending you money, and it's something called interest. They put interest on top of the money that they lend you, and that is how they make money. That is predominantly how banks make money. They make money through mortgages, through loans, and putting interest on mortgages and loans, and then making you pay them back. So it is what it is. And once you build up your business and you get into the money lending game, you'll be doing the same. Okay, so you can't knock the hustle. So that is it on Fiverr's cash advance. I believe that they launched this in the US before, maybe earlier this year. I've only just now seen it. I'm in obviously the UK, so they're obviously maybe rolling it out to the UK now as well. So if you're on Fiverr, have you been offered? Drop me a comment below. Let me know if you've been offered a cashback. Let me know how much you got offered, and let me know if you're gonna take it or if you're gonna leave it. Okay, I definitely highly advise you to get into Fiverr if you're not already signed up to Fiverr. Fiverr is a booming platform. It's continuously growing. It's still growing. There's so much opportunity on there to make money as a freelancer, as a musician. Okay, there's so much money, so I highly advise you to go and check it out. And on that note, give this video a like and subscribe if you got value from it. It's no problem. Helps with the algorithms and stuff, and I will definitely see you in the next video. Take care.